Hi everybody. Today I'll be unboxing and trying out this $10 polygel kit from Robin that I bought from Amazon. Hope you enjoy it. So here's the kit. It has everything in it to do a manicure. Let's go ahead and open it up. When I last checked, it was still only $10. Hopefully it'll still be only $10 if you decide to try something from them. Let's go ahead and open this up. This is not the first polygel that I bought from Robin. But the first one that I bought was just 2 bottles. These 2 bottles right here. A clear and a pink. And these are much bigger than the ones that come in the kit. No, not clear, white and pink. Okay. So I have a white and pink in here. So I know that the gel is easy to work with because I've used it already. But this kit was only $10, and so I wanted to get the entire kit. Wow, they are tiny. This one is the beige one. I believe I got beige and a really pale pink. So that's what these are. They are pretty small too compared to the full-size tubes that I bought. Just for comparison. This is the full-size tube. This is the one that comes in the kit. The full size is 2 ounces. These little ones are only ½ an ounce. Okay, so what else do we get in here? We got some lint-free wipes. Clean off your nails. We have a we have a bottle of top coat and base coat. We have a tiny bottle of slip solution. And this particular kit also comes with a nail stamper and a scraper. They had some more $10 kits, but they didn't have this in them. And the polygel colors were different. But they did have one with these same 2 colors without the stamper and scraper inside. And then we have some nail forms, some dual forms. Let me see what these look like. There's supposed to be 60 dual forms in here. Oh, and they packaged them separately. When I was reading the reviews, some people were saying that these are just in the bag all over the place, and they couldn't, and they had to sort them out themselves. So I'm glad to see that they listened to their customers and decided to separate them. And there's a number on there telling you the size. You go like this. Okay, so I guess if you wanted to make a square shape and then maybe file it to whatever you want, you could use these. I don't know that I will though. I'll probably just use some nail tips that I already have that I like the shape of. But these are good. They're better than they're better than the old-fashioned ones that we used to get. Let me show one of those. See, this is one of the old-fashioned ones with the hook. We create a hook nail. These are flatter, I believe. Let's see. And they have the little pegs that you can hold on to. So this is the new one. This is the old one. You can see a difference there. The old ones are very curved and there's nothing to hold when you place the nail. Okay, so that's an improvement. All right, so we got some nail tips, or forms rather. We have these clips to hold the form in place as you cure it. We have some extra strength primer. All right, and this one also came with 2 nail art gels. I believe, yeah, white and black. Open that up real quick. Oh, man. Okay, there we go. So that's the white. Nice long brush for your decorations. And this is the black. Oh, nice. Okay. That's good to have. We have a buffer sponge file, 80, 100, 180. And we have some regular nail files, 100, 180. There's just one, okay. 1 nail file, 1 buffer. And this is the little polygel brush. It's tiny. The bristles are firm enough, it might work. I'll try it. If I don't like the way it applies the polygel, I'll just get my other brush out. And it comes with some cuticle oil in the little roller ball. It smells like perfume a little bit. And this is the nail lamp. So everything came in this kit. You get the nail lamp and the gels and the top and bottom and base coat, top coat, base coat, some decorating polish, and the cute little nail lamp. It has 4 lights in it. Okay, nice. And then you have your product list that shows you everything that's in this kit. Oh, this is so nice. The box, you can reshape it into a box with 6 sections to hold your products. Oh, that's so cute. I'm going to have to do that. Yeah, I have to do that. And then this is information about how to apply your gel. Tips and everything. Information about their website. And about polish. Okay. Oh, good. They show you how to paint lines and decorate your nails. That's very useful. Okay, now I have to see how to change and reuse this box. Because it says limited resources, infinite cycle. There are lots of things in the environment that we cannot prevent from destroying, but we can also do many things to protect it. Then it has instructions for how to turn this box into a box like this. The instructions show where to cut and where to use scissors or a cutter along the lines of the box. So here I'm using the cutter And then I would switch to the scissors to cut the flaps off. And then back to the cutter for the small parts. So once I did that, then I was able to fit all the pieces together to this nice little box. I was actually able to fit almost everything in this little box, including the lamp. I really liked this idea. I thought it was great. So first I want to prep my nails and cuticles. So I'm using this Sally Hansen Instant Cuticle Remover. It softens your cuticles so you can scrape off the dry skin, dead skin. So I apply it for a few seconds right here. You can't leave this on very long either because it works very quickly. And then I'm using a tool to push back the cuticles. And it's not very sharp, but you still have to be careful. Wiping away the dead skin that comes up. And then I use the other side of the tool to finish scraping the rest of it off. I'm not a trained nail tech, so I don't even attempt to cut my cuticles with scissors. I don't know how to do that, and I do not want to hurt myself. And it was hard trying to do this on my right hand with my non-dominant hand. And actually, I got a little cut on my ring finger cuticle with this side of the tool. It wasn't bad, but it was a little cut. So that's why I said I really have to be careful. So now I've selected the tips that I want to use for these nails. I chose the right size. I chose my sizes, and then I wanted to see what the polygel looked like and cure some small pieces of it in the little lamp to test the lamp too. And this one is shade P003. It's a nice soft pink color. And the other one is P068. It's a pretty kind of nude brown color. Now I get to test out the lamp for the first time. The little lamp that comes with the kit. And it fully cured these gel bits. They're nice and hard. So now I'm pouring some slip solution into a small glass and getting the brush ready. So now it's time to try out the nail primer. This plastic is so tightly wrapped on this little bottle, it's hard to get off. And then using the primer that comes with the kit. It smells like most other primer, which is not very good. Actually, I should have only done one hand at a time because the primer can do a better job if you get the nails on right away. Okay, it's dry and time for the base coat. So I'm doing my right hand first. Actually, I should have done one finger at a time in this tiny lamp. So the base coat is cured, and I'm starting the first nail. I want to make a gradient from one color to the next, so I'm mixing it in the middle. This is more tedious than I expected. But the slip solution is really good, and the brush works a lot better than I thought it would. The gel doesn't stick to the brush at all. So it finally looks the way I envisioned, and now I'm placing it onto my nail. I want to use the clip to hold it in place. And I discovered that if I place the clip on my knuckle, it doesn't squeeze too much and cause the polygel to squish out. And I did the same thing with all the other nails. Now I'm using one of the lint-free wipes and some alcohol. And actually, I was wiping off the primer. That's why I said, I should do one hand at a time with the primer. So I'm applying the base coat and curing them one at a time. And I'm satisfied with the nails so far. So now I'm doing the left hand, making sure everything is in place and using the clip. And then I decided to mix the two colors to help with the gradient, because trying to blend it on the nail was not easy. So then I mixed the two colors and put it in the center. The polygel is sticky with other tools, but with the brush and the slip solution, it wasn't sticky at all. So then I added the deeper color at the base and the lighter color at the tip. Actually, this finger right here, actually the nail on this finger right here didn't turn out the way I wanted. And it came off, so I ended up just redoing it with only the deeper color, which turned out nice actually. That's why, that's why I should have applied another layer of primer after I wiped my nails off, but I just wasn't thinking about it. So I'm continuing to do each nail one at a time and use the clip. Using the mixed two colors did speed up the process a bit, but it still took some time. And here I'm doing my ring finger. I believe the ring finger popped off too, and I had to redo that one. I know a couple of them came off, and I had to redo them. But they stayed on after that. And doing the pinky. Here I was buffing my nails with the file that came in the kit. And this little file, I think I wore it out because it started to not work anymore. So I had to use one of my other ones and finish it up. So I just filed the shiny part off of the top of the nails so that the glue and all the decorations would stick better. I like the lint-free wipes. They are kind of stiff, but they work well. Then I got my little box of decorations out, and I decided to go with some pearls. and some 3D roses. I was deciding whether I wanted to use the big gems, but I decided against it. But I definitely wanted to use these tiny little crystals. They're so pretty. And and for the smaller pieces, I used top coat, but for the bigger pieces, I used nail glue. And here I wanted to set some gems in place with the nail glue because these are a little bit bigger. And then I sprinkled the crystal dust on top. And I was using this dotting tool to get them in place. And the brush helped too. And it was nicely cured. I was happy with that nail. Then I chose some pearls for my middle finger to do at the base, at the cuticle. And I used nail glue for that and cured it once I had them in place. And here I was talking about genius mushrooms because I use these, I've been using them for years for because they help with ringing in the ears, they help with mental clarity, and they help my daughter deal with her anxiety issues. And they contacted me and asked me if I would like to try their new product, the Genius Lion's Mane, which is an individual mushroom. And of course, I said, sure. So all I had to do was message them on Instagram to let them know that I was interested. They also said that if someone else is interested in getting a free bottle of their new Lion's Mane, to have them message the Genius brand on Instagram as well and send the message Tiger Lily, and then they would send them a free bottle as well. Okay, so here I am applying the top coat and curing it. The top coat is really nice. It's thicker than most top coats, but it left a really beautiful smooth finish. So I chose the roses and I used green opals to make leaves. And as I was moving the opals around on the palette, the dotting tool just snapped off in my hand. So I had to get another one. And here I'm using the nail glue to stick the rose on. And then I use the wax pencil for the little leaves, the green opals for the leaves. This was so pretty. I was happy with that little rose. And then I used some top coat to apply more tiny little pearls around the cuticle. These are the smallest pearls that came in the kit. I got all these decorations from Amazon as well. Then I decided to do the same look on my pinky that I did on my middle finger. So I put the top coat, and then I placed these tiny little pearls at my cuticle. I only used 3 on the pinky. And cure that. For the thumb, I decided to put the pearls at the smile line rather than at the cuticle. And I used pearls that were a little bigger. It's kind of over the top, but I think it's really pretty. And these are birthday nails after all. I think birthday nails are supposed to be kind of dramatic. So then top coat, and I was happy with that. I like the way they turned out. As you and you can see here the nail that I decided to use only the brown color. I think that was pretty. And so I did the other hand the same way. And these are the finished nails. I was really happy with the way they turned out. And as I was using a pearl theme, I decided to put this little pearl ring on. And since they are birthday nails, I decided to use my birthstone ring which is blue and white topaz for my right hand. This ring was a gift from my late sister-in-law that we lost some years ago. She was very kind, loving, sweet. She and my brother were married for more than 30 years. And he recently passed away, so they are together now. And I'm really happy with the way these nails turned out. And I really like this polygel kit from Morovin. Thanks for watching. Bye.